Hi everyone, Mantic Mystic Messages here with your weekly reading. This is for all 12 zodiac signs. I will pull cards specific to each of your signs for a quick message towards the end of the reading. Check out the timestamps. This is for August 18th to the 24th. And what do we have? Round and round. So give attention to situations that keep repeating themselves. There's a lesson you could be resisting to learn. What else do we have? We'll use a variety of tarot and oracle cards as well as channeled messages. Bottom of the deck, manifestation. You're manifesting rapidly. Your dreams and goals are becoming a reality, so stay focused. You could also, so I am clairaudient and other clairs, but I'm hearing something. You could be going around to the back, so you could be finding an alternative way to get something that you're hoping for. You could also, for some of you, I feel like it's like with the going around back to do, it's like getting back on track, or you could be going back to something, okay? Like trying like another chance at a career or something, for example, possibly. Then we have boundaries. So start building and preserving better boundaries in order to protect your emotional and mental space. And you have good luck. So luck is on your side this week. Everything you touch will turn into gold and masterpieces. This is fabulous, right? Love hearing that. And empowerment. So give yourself permission to practice your power. You're more powerful than you realize. And I think for some of you, we are entering into a lucky time. We have this lovely new moon this week, the very end of the week. Let's see. Let's use the Curious Travels. Yeah, Curious Travels Tarot deck. Information for the decks all down below in the description box. Remember, you have free will, final say. Your intuition knows best. And your first card out is the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups, it's like maybe one of your bright ideas will actually take off. Maybe something that is feeling like it's just a dream. You actually could be bringing it in the physical. Now, I think these eclipses coming up, it's going to be good for that, as well as even this new moon. I mean, we're entering Virgo season, and I feel Virgo season, it's just my own personal, like, intuitive feeling about it, is it's really good for, like, healing, building, organizing, getting things in order, cleaning, lists, again, organization, like just really kind of bringing things into reality, things that may have seemed kind of like, well, just a dream or something creative, but it's actually finding ways to bring it in for real on the, in the 3D. What else do we have? Manifestation, dreams becoming a reality, staying focused. What do we have? Could also be a text message of love coming for some of you, or a message of some kind. You have the King of Wands. So someone's going a separate way. I am feeling that. You're going on an adventure maybe for some of you. For some of you, this is connected to work too, by the way. Maybe you're traveling for work, or you're going to explore new options for work. That's coming in. I'll pull cards specific to love, relationships, money, career. We'll get more clarity. Animal cards, angel numbers, crystals, all that. Six of Wands. So this is recognition, victory, success. This is triumph. So you could be getting noticed for something. And I think for some of you, because you've stayed on track, you've stayed focused on something, it's paying off. You also have the Seven of Swords here under good luck. I think there could be an opportunity that you're not quite seeing in with the Seven of Swords coming under good luck like that, and the fact that this fox has two swords over its eyes. I think for some of you, you could be denying yourself an opportunity to even get out of something that you maybe have wanted to get out of. So when that opportunity to move on comes, will you take it? I don't know. You decide. These are general, only take what resonates, right? And you have the Queen of Cups, and that's coming underneath empowerment. The Queen of Cups, very, very intuitive energy, a dreamer, yet doesn't get carried away, right? They have all that creativity, They have the intuitive abilities and they're connected, they're compassionate and caring, yet they're also not going to get thrown off that throne, right? Sometimes we have to be, we have to really, well, not sometimes, we should really be sitting in our own power and, not giving away too much to certain situations, people, and also not taking on, I don't think it's the week to take on extra. I think it's a good week for self-care. Yeah, so that could be why we need to preserve and build some better boundaries to protect our own emotional mental space. That's also with that Queen of Cups kind of saying the same thing, because we want to avoid burnout. Now, for some of you, this 10 of Swords, this is actually not a bad thing, believe it or not. It's because it's that ending is what allows you're putting an end to a cycle, to a pattern, to something that's been going round and round, that's been repeating. Maybe you're learning that lesson. And you always have that new day dawning in the background of all the 10 of Swords. And you have the Moon. You're facing some fears, some anxieties, facing them head on. And by doing that, you're actually able to bring in what it is you want to bring in. And also, the path, I think, it's becoming more clear. Which, you want to manifest from a place of clarity, of course. But I think with the King of Wands coming in with the Moon card, I think some of you, maybe you've been afraid to explore something or even address something, or it could be just not wanting to really kind of go out of that comfort zone. I don't normally get that off the Moon card, but with the King of Wands, I am getting that, remember, like, anyone who's ever accomplished anything worth having, like, they took a chance. So maybe, I know it's, we have a lobster here. Lobsters, they have that tough shell, but they're like mushy and soft inside, right? So maybe you yourself have, very deep feelings and emotions. It's Pisces energy, Cancer too with the Moon, but you're protecting yourself in some way. I kind of feel like Four of Pentacles energy, but I think those boundaries are necessary to some degree, but also at the same time, like, don't back down, because nothing is going to stop a King of Wands, not fear, not, also be mindful of, again, with the Seven of Swords and the Moon, anything that feels deceptive, including our own self, deception. You have the Three of Wands here. I feel as though for some of you, you can actually achieve something. This is about your expansion, looking ahead, could be rapid growth for some of you. And again, finally getting that recognition that you deserve. But yes, we need to make sure that we're keeping our own emotions in check, but also taking really good care of ourselves. And when the opportunity comes, ask yourself, if this came along, how will I, can I picture that? Do I have room for that in my life? Like, yeah, I want a relationship, but do I have room for that? Have I made space for that in my life right now? Or am I fine being the way things, doing the way things are? So I think for some of us, it's just a big week of clarity too. And yeah, there it is. There's some clarity of judgment here. Y'all seeing eye, right? And really, I love seeing this under the Seven of Swords, because I feel like if there is some sort of deception, you have such good luck on your side. Anything that's been going on that's really been harmful or just not helpful in any way, I think you're going to be woken up to that. There's a big decision here too that you may need to make possibly this week with regard to something that just doesn't add up or doesn't sit well or doesn't suit you. All right. Maybe it's been draining your energy in some way. And I think for some of you, you're giving it up. And you have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, here's a nice plan. There's collaboration. Again, you're being seen and recognized. I think when I see the Six of Wands and I also have the Three of Pentacles, it does make me feel like you're that person that people maybe are going to for advice this week. You could be finding yourself in a situation here with that Queen of Cups where you're offering emotional support, guidance to some people. Maybe you're a source of hope. You have the Tower card. This card's been coming out lately in the readings. And sometimes when we haven't learned lessons or things are going round and round like that other card, right on top of that Ten of Swords, you have the Tower. So the universe will come in and kind of demolish what does not suit us, serve us, in order to help us make room for something new. And in fact, you do now have the Sun card and the Page of Swords. Something is not quite in your awareness yet, though. There's more that you may need to learn about a situation. These cards did come out in reverse. It doesn't mean that you don't get the beauty of the Sun. It could mean things are delayed, or like I said, maybe you're just not feeling up to something yet. Vitality may need to be restored here. Exercise, working out, taking care of your physical body. I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but that could be at play here. So maybe just considering your physicality in some way, just letting you know. You could also find out new information about your health in some way, but this is about not I'm getting to, you're just maybe not seeing something for what it is, like for the opportunity that it is, or you're feeling like, oh, well, I'd have to do this or I'd have to change that. Well, let's maybe do some further explanation before we immediately toss something to the side. Just an intuitive message I'm getting right now. You also have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, here's some ultimate clarity. You're only be getting, that's right on top of the Judgment card. Again, that is clarity. This is like awakening, okay? So you have some sort of breakthrough, and it's happy. It's good. It's something that could, well, it could affect your ability to provide for yourself, because you have this beautiful Nine of Pentacles now in the garden that they themselves have grown. This is, the sun is shining. You have the sun here. This is a really great week to put something into play, like into practice. Like a plan is now, you're putting it into, what am I trying to say? You're taking steps forward, right? You're heading in the direction. You're putting something into practice. Maybe you're opening something up. You're sharing your work, but it could definitely be a very fortunate time, because to be putting yourself out there like that, right? With this good luck here, and just again, a new moon, and you have manifestation, you have all these great cards. Let's get some more clarity. Let's use the 1111 Oracle by Mandy Peterson. Pay attention to those number synchronicities. And you have blessings here coming in. So this is thinking abundantly, attitude of gratitude, knowing you are blessed. Looks like they have some, what is that, macarons there. And this is also about, showing appreciation. Well, it says attitude of gratitude. And you have spiritual protection coming in. Know that you are spiritually protected. Call on your angels and develop those psychic boundaries. Now you have boundaries coming in twice. So boundaries could be very important for you this week. And you also have divine justice. Oh, justice will triumph. This is a judgment call being made. Funny enough, I'm about to put it down on top of the Ace of Swords and the Judgment card. And so this is, I love when the cards talk to each other. But there's some sort of maybe karmic justice here, some sort of judgment call being made. Let's see what else we have. Maybe you have strong Libra in your chart. I know some of you do. That's why you found me over here. Let's see, how do we stay high vibing this week? How can we stay high vibing this week? Singing and toning. So singing is a great way to move energy and elevate your vibe. Can't sing, try toning. So this is basically humming, I guess. So pitch doesn't matter. Make a sound, move the energy. It says place the tip of your tongue to the roof of your mouth, pick a note, and start to sing it or say it. Kind of aligning yourself with those higher frequencies, right? Crystal of the week. Crystal of the week for you. Sunstone. We have a sun card and sunstone. Take pleasure in the things you do. As I said, it's a good week for pampering. Self-care. And as far as career, abundance. All right, you have back and forth and worldwide reach. So we have, could be stuck in a cycle of indecision, which is preventing you from getting ahead. Release the idea of making the perfect decision. Know that there's no perfect choice. Things will turn out perfectly in every way. And then you have worldwide reach here. Your work has potential to be recognized and valued by many, so don't hold back. Look for opportunities that allow you to connect with a wider audience and expand on a global scale. All right. What else do we have? I'm getting Huey Lewis in the News. So that's, a group, a band. All right. So maybe the names Huey or Lewis mean something, or Louisa, Lulu, Lou. All right. Oh, okay. So for relationships, we have Cupid's heart. Release any painful attachments, open your heart, and welcome the new. Healing love into your life. So, welcome the new, healing love into your life. So, there's something about love coming, a surprise meeting potentially. You could meet online, as we do have this following worldwide reach. And then we also have socialization. Now, I do want to say, I'm hearing clairaudiently, there could be some sort of something that's a tower that plays out in the news or something, or it feels like that. Or it could also be something that's like, oh, there's like a lot of hype about something. So just be mindful of that. Do what you can to kind of stay in the energy that you wish to live in, right? So socializing here, fun times, finally letting go of the past, maybe enjoying time with friends, embracing new connections. A lot of new stuff. That's good this week. Let's see what else we have. Some of you may be focusing more on your health. That's another, it keeps coming in now. It's come in now a couple of times into your reading. So maybe you're starting a new program or diet or something. I don't know, but that is coming in. Let's also get some animal cards. We'll get angel numbers too, actually. I hear a name like Paulina. It could also be Paul or Lena. And when I hear names, I just saw Reynolds clairvoyantly too. When I hear names, it's sort of like confirmation. It could be just further indication for you that a loved one's nearby in spirit, or it could be your name or someone who you're about to meet. I also am getting Loyola. And you have 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is stay true to yourself. Stand firm as things change around you. And you also have 777, divine guidance. Connect with your spiritual guides. And I'm getting something too about being mindful. Someone could be all talk, or like don't believe all the hype, or there's something here with that. 2 more cards, a sign of completion, 999. You're finishing a chapter to start the next. And then we have 2222. A sign of balance and harmony. So maintain your balance with positivity. Whatever's going on around you, try to maintain your own balance and harmony, because no matter what's going on, we do have to live our lives, right? Now, let's move into sign-specific cards. We'll pull animal cards for each zodiac sign. So, if you enjoyed this reading, please do leave a comment, subscribe. It would be very helpful to the channel. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here, and wishing you a very fabulous week ahead. So starting with Aries. Aries, what do we have for you? Animal message for Aries. Gorilla. Strength is not just physical. It's the power of gentleness and wisdom. Use your calm nature here, Aries, this week. Try to access that calm part, I guess. All right. I'm going to shuffle, and then I'll just start pulling from the top for each sign. So Taurus, you have chimpanzee. Your ingenuity knows no bounds, and with it, you can shape your destiny now. We are entering into Virgo season now, too. You'll get a bonus card, Virgo. Gemini, kangaroo. Leap into the magnificent unknown with unwavering faith. You are fully protected, Gemini. Cancer, jackal. You can tackle any challenge that comes your way and emerge stronger than ever before, Cancer. Leo. Happy birthday to the Leos. Recognize your capacity to nourish and care for those around you. You are deeply valued. Bonus card since your birthday season. Leo. Cougar. Embrace your inner leader. Step boldly into your role, for you are the master of your life. Virgo. You get 2. It's almost your birthday season. Dingo. Find solace in your independence. Your self-sufficiency will open the doors to freedom. Virgo. Pig. Give freely with your heart and share your blessings with others. You're a true giver. Libra. Squirrel. Envision your goals and take deliberate steps toward them. Focus on the end game. And because so many of you are Libras and you came over from the other channel, I'm going to give you a bonus card this week, Libra. Dolphin. Find wisdom in moments of fun and laughter. Take time out to have fun and just go with the flow. So we have focus on the end game, take those steps, but also have some fun, laugh. Scorpio. Owl. Trust in the protective forces that surround you. Wealth and prosperity is returning to you. Sagittarius. Ram. It's time to take action and go all in. Move forward with confidence on your chosen path. Capricorn. Python. Ignite the fire of your ambition. Seek what truly fuels your soul and go confidently after it. Aquarius. Eagle. Soar to new heights with confidence. You're capable of rising above life's challenges. And Pisces. Goat. Life peaks are conquered one step at a time. Your persistence will get you there. Wishing you all a fabulous week. Thank you so much for being here.